Hello and welcome from Cairn CM. If these guides are useful to you, you can subscribe to the channel so you can watch new ones right after they come out. About Cairn CM, we never mentioned the special action key in the video we explained the normal mode, mostly because it is what it is and easy to use. What special action key does is it gives you a dash skill, and this dash ranges from middle of the arena to the close to the edges, so it has a wide range. On normal mode, you use this button to catch up to greens, maybe resurrect your friends who are down the far away, or maybe dodge the teleport areas, so it's very useful. On normal mode, you have all the control with the action button, but on CM you have to use it. If you don't, it gets activated automatically and you get teleported to a random location. To prevent this, you must pretend like this action key is one of your skills on your rotation and use it before it gets activated again. You have to use it every 10 seconds. You don't have to dash far, you can just stay where you are and use the action key. It's not hard to kill this boss, but it's hard staying alive on CM because teleport AoE, green, sweeps, pushback, all there to push you out of the arena. There's another thing, on CM you cannot miss doing the greens mechanic, because if you do, you get petrified and cannot use any skills other than action button. Every time you miss a green, your movement slows down and it gets really hard to dodge and move. Just as a note, petrify happens not exactly after missing the third green. If you have more stacks of unseen burden, you might get petrified even earlier. If you get petrified, it is not over for you. If you can dash onto a green and do green mechanic, you can go back to normal. But note that this is really dangerous, because if you get petrified out of the group, you might even get the agony AoE, which means you also need to be healed until you go back to normal. These are the differences of this boss from the normal. There is also something I haven't mentioned during the normal video that I want to talk about. This boss actually can be tanked. Cairn focuses the furthest player, so tanking is not about the toughness. But as a guild, we don't use tanks because the negative outcomes are more than its positive outcomes. Since people always get teleported to the edges, tanking process almost always gets disrupted. Also, since tanking person has to be the furthest to the group, benefiting from boons and heals becomes a problem, so survivability becomes a problem. Also, lastly, if you put a tank here, you won't have enough space for 3 afflicted players. But even though these problems, I'm sure there are groups who successfully tanks and manages this focus. But with some stability, projectile destroying, it is possible to do this boss clean without a tank.